Look, guys, this time we're going to be talking about amortization tables in terms of annual percentage yield and annual percentage rate, which are kind of different, and they're going to be different because of the way the interest is being calculated. But okay, we're also going to be talking about this table function of Excel that I found that it was very, very useful in certain cases. This is what we're going to be starting off with. So if you want to support this channel, don't forget to drop me a like and share this video with someone that you think might find it useful or valuable, or well, you can drop like 4 or 5 comments so I can like climb in YouTube, the algorithm and stuff. And remember that I'm gonna be leaving this spreadsheet on my coffee site. And if you want to support this channel, you can invite me a coffee, and I'll thank you very much for that. Very, very much. Thank you for your kindness. So let's just go ahead and start. So first, the amount. We're gonna be talking about like $10,000. Let's say that we want to buy a car that's worth like $10,000, and we want to be getting this money from the bank. We're getting a loan, so the interest expense, the interest rate is gonna be, let's say, 12%, and let's call this percentage rate. So, and then the time that's gonna be in years. Let's say that we're gonna be dealing with this 1 year, just for example, just for this case, and the frequency of the payment. That would be you can change this the way you want it. You can say like 12 per year. That means every month. And if you wanna select 6, that means that it's that you're gonna be paying every 2 months. And if you divide this by 4, you're gonna be paying every quarter, and so on and so forth. So let's just go ahead and calculate the payment, and that's gonna be with the PMT formula of Excel. So for the rate, that would be the rate divided by the frequency. The number of periods, it's gonna be the time times the number for the payment frequency. The present value, that's gonna be our 10,000 times and it's worth our car. And you see if you can change this like for 3 years or for 5 years, which is what normally we do finance a car with 5 years of a loan, and with a frequency of 12, I mean every month. So you get for a car that it's worth $10,000, you would be paying $222.44 every month. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do the same, but this time we're gonna be doing it. Let's put it over here. We're gonna be doing it here. Let me just go ahead and do this real quick. But this time we're gonna be talking about the APY, or the annual percentage yield. We're going to be talking about 5 years, 2 and 12 with the frequency. Let me just copy this real quick. I have to worry about. And let's call this PMT formula again. Now this time to rate, that's going to be 1 plus the interest rate to the 1/12 in this case, or 1 over frequency. Minus 1, and that's it. Okay, so now the period, that's gonna be 5, or the time times the frequency, that doesn't change, and the present value, it's gonna be our $10,000. Yeah, what the heck? I think I forgot a parenthesis or something. Yeah. All right. Let me see, let me check this real quick. Over 12 minus 1, yes, and this is gonna be, yeah, and the frequency J4, which is $10,000, yes. So the price, it's gonna be the annuity, or the payment, the monthly payment's gonna be different than the average percentage yield, in which we divided by 12, if you will recall, our interest rate. Okay, let's just do this exercise for a second. So let's see, we call this 1 and this 2 and this 3, 4, and what's typical, let me see, 12, and now 12. I'm gonna be typing this out here, and I'm gonna be adding from 1000 to 1000. You'll see why, because we're gonna be using the table function, and you're gonna be seeing this. This is pretty useful, just in case you wanted to know what's gonna be the most expensive car that you can take, that you can afford with this kind of loan. So I started off like $2,000 before what I quoted over here, and I went all the way to the 12,000. Now this is for the frequency. This is gonna be the frequency. So the frequency, it's like this. So it's gonna be once a year, twice a year, 3 times a year, every quarter, and every month. And I'm gonna be linking this cell to the result, which is gonna be the payment. So that's the outcome of the table function. So we select all that, and we go to data, then what if analysis, data table, and then we're gonna be setting the rows to be the amount, and the column, that's gonna be the frequency of payment. Then we can hit enter, and there we have it. Let me show you what I did here. So what this means is that, for getting like a $12,000 car, and if you want to pay quarterly, the payment's gonna be $806. And let's say, for example, that you can only pay like $700. So the most expensive car that you're gonna be able to pay, it's $10,000, and it's gonna be paying every quarter. Or you can pay let's see, $9,000 and pay quarterly. Or you can pay you can also pay $12,000 if you can only afford $700, because you can pay it monthly, so you can pay like $266. But if $700 every 4 months, well, you divide that by 4, and of course that's not even gonna hit 266. But you know what I mean. That's basically what I had for you here, so you can make decisions, very informed decisions here. Can help you in your finance. Okay, so this is okay. Now I can do this to the APY, and I'm gonna do it real fast, but I'm gonna do it after this, after I'm done with the rate. What's gonna be the highest rate that you can pay, given the amount of the car, the cost of the car. So let's just go ahead and copy this real quick. And let's go from, well, this is not realistic. I'm just gonna go like 10% or something, and I'm gonna add from 1% to 1%, because of course it's not gonna be realistic these days, to be paying like 5 or 6% for a car. I mean, that's, well, not this year. I mean, or not for a few years that I know, that I think. Okay, so we click that. We select that. Yeah. Let's select this real quick. Yeah, let's shave it over here, there, like that. And let's select it again. Let's go to data, what if analysis, data table. And the rows are gonna be the amount, and the columns are gonna be the interest rate. Hit enter. That's it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's money. Okay, great. So I'm not gonna make the filters, the conditional formatting, because that depends most of you. But if you want, I can just go ahead and show you real quick what this is all about. Let me just go ahead and select this, and select the conditioning formatting, and let's call a new rule. Let's say that Uh, Only values that are available for local simple coverage. Okay. Yeah. Let's select the format only top or bottom rank values. No. Let's. Yeah, this is the one I'm looking for. Only cells that contain. Okay. Okay. Values. Let's say less or equal. Less or equal. Less than or equal to, let's say for example that you're not gonna be able to pay like um anything above $210. So everything that is less or equal to 10 to $210, it's gonna be in green. So let's change the format, the fill, the color. Okay. um Fill effects, I like this one. uh that's gonna be green for you. Okay, whatever comes. Let's, yeah, yeah, 200. And let's add another one, a new rule, for the second one, and this one's gonna be greater than, be greater than uh 210, of course. And we're gonna be selecting the format of the fill effects, and let's say that this is gonna be red because we're not gonna be able, just like the semaphore, like the red lights. So hit okay. Okay, so you know what you're gonna be able to pay. So the highest interest rate that you're gonna be able to pay, it's gonna be 15% for a $8,000 car. And if you like go a little more, you're gonna be probably pushing that $9,000 car, but only if you get 10% interest rate, for the payment, for monthly payment, of course. So I'm gonna be doing this for the other part. I'm not gonna be copying it out. Uh, I'm not gonna be doing it here, so I'm gonna go just like fast forward this. Oh, so hold on. I can see it changes like a little bit. It's you have subtle changes, but it's more or less the same. So let's jump right to the amortization table. That's gonna be a lot more fun than this, but this is still a very good instrument for you to take your decisions, or if you want to, you're working on a company and you want to make some informed decisions. Well, this is a very good thing that you're gonna be showing in your reports, or to your boss, or to yourself if you're the owner. So let's just go ahead and jump right into this. Let me just copy this one because this is gonna be like a pattern over here. I'm gonna be doing. Okay, I'm gonna get the basic example. Let's say $10,000, and the interest rate, that's gonna be 12%. And the time, let's say it's 1 year, and the frequency, let's say 12. On the payment, well, we don't need the payment anymore. But let me just go ahead and type a few things over here. So all right, so we start with one, because we, at least if we take a if you take a loan, at least you're gonna be paying at least once, right? It's gonna be next month or next year or whatever. So the initial balance, that's always gonna be your amount, your initial amount. Let's just, we're starting from with a period number one, so it means that you have to pay interest already. So I'll be yeah, I'm gonna be very soft on the first one, so you can just go ahead and learn what I mean by this. Okay, so here we take this 12%, and we're gonna be pressing F4 so we can get it set, divided by the frequency. and we're gonna be using that too. That's gonna be the interest rate. Now for the payment, I'm gonna be using the payment again, and for that, this yeah, okay. And the number of periods, well, the number of periods, that's gonna be this one times the frequency, and the previous value, the present value, that's gonna be 1000. Now look, the thing is that we have already additional payments over here, and this is designed for you to be loading this, lowering the initial balance in which you're gonna be liquidating the interest expenses. So the additional payment, we're gonna leave it blank, and we're gonna make it work later. Now for the principal, we go ahead and go for this, the payment plus the additional payment minus the interest expense. That's gonna be the payment to principal. So the initial balance minus the payment to principal, that's gonna be our final balance. Okay, now from here, let's add some formulas over here and see if this works. So if this value is equals to this times the frequency times the time, or the years, in years, then we just go ahead and do blank. And if not, if this value is equals to a blank cell, then hit blank cell. If not, let's do that one, the past value plus 1. Okay, that means let's see if that worked. Okay, 12, it doesn't go from there, so if we change this time to 3, well, we didn't go all the way to the very end, so let's just go ahead and exaggerate this stuff a little bit. Though we're not making it 177 payments, but we have to verify that the value is right. So 36 right there. Then let's see, if we pay every quarter, that's gonna be 12, and if we pay every 6 months, well, that's gonna be 18. Yeah, okay, so everything looks great. Okay, now for the second one, if that value equals equals a blank cell, so I leave it a blank cell. And if not, if this is not a blank cell, so it's gonna select this one, select this value always. All right, I should be getting this all the way to the very end here as money, right? Yeah, well, we'll check that out later. Okay, now the interest. So let's start off with this. If this is equals to a blank cell, so blank cell. If not, the interest expense, that's gonna be the initial balance times the interest expense divided by the frequency. I'm gonna be returning that to the initial. Yeah, that looks correct. If it doesn't, I'm gonna change it later. Let's just start off with this, and let's change that to 12. All right, so now the payment. So if this value, like we did before, equals to nothing, then go ahead and do nothing. And if it doesn't, okay, so we go PMT. And the rate that's gonna be that one. It's always gonna be that one divided by the frequency. Always. The number of periods, that's gonna be the time fixed times the frequency, that's F4, minus the cell right above. Okay, comma, minus the present value, that's gonna be your initial balance here. Let's see, everything's correct, and I think it's everything's correct since I got the same number. Okay, now those two we can drop down here. I believe we can like go ahead and select all this and take that to the very end. Wait, just 1 second. Double click it. Just like that, and double click it. Yeah, we didn't do the formulation over here. Forgot to do that, and this is what we get because we didn't put in the front. What if this value was nothing? Was blank? Was a blank cell? So blank cell. If not, go. Double click it. Now let's go ahead and do that just here. F equals blank, then keep it blank. If not, like that. There we go. Let's double click it. Okay, now let's see if that worked. Okay, so we'd say that probably we're gonna be able to pay like every week. So 1 year, it's got like 52 weeks, I think, maybe. So you got 50, you go all the way to 52. Maybe you have 2 years, and maybe you're paying like every quarter. So you're making 8 payments. Okay, let's go to the basic scenario, and let's add some values over here and see if that works. 2050. Oh, and then I pay 1,000. You know how the payments are gonna be dropping. You know, if I pay like 500 here, so my last payment's gonna be lower. It was very cool. Okay, great. Okay, so it worked. Let's see how far I went. 877. So let me just drag that to that very cell so it can get squared. 877. Very close. There we go. Alright. I know it's exaggerated, but it's just okay, whatever. So let's call this APR amortization schedule. Alright. Now let's do the APY review. The APYs. Move for copy so I don't have to do all that again. Because, well, you already know that. Let's change the name to APY, and let's get rid of that too. So it looks a lot better. Now, what we're gonna be changing here is the formula, the way we find the interest rates. Excuse me, the interest expenses. So 1 plus this, and get it fixed to the that's 1 over the frequency, and that's fixed to minus 1, and there you have it. Okay, great. So let's just go ahead and copy this real quick, enter, and let's get the other one over here like this, enter. Now let's click it. All right, now for the payment we're also going to be needing to do that too. So we're going to change the interest rate for the thing that we just did before, and we're going to be doing the same here. Yeah, and double click it all the way to the very end. we have it, and this is gonna be changing. No, no, everything looks great. Let's see, let's give it a try. Okay, so let's try 2 years. Every month has to be 24. The ending value is 0, and let's say that we paid like 3,500 over here, is still 0, and we pay 1,000 over here, and it's still 0. Okay, great. Okay, it works. Great. Okay, awesome. Okay, guys, I think this is it for today. Don't forget to drop a like and share this video. Don't forget to drop by my coffee site and see, perhaps you can like want to thank me and buy me a coffee or get this file. If you want, I'm gonna be leaving it up for you up there so you can pay it. I'm gonna leave it for like $3 or something. You can pay whatever you want, it doesn't matter. Actually, what is great for me is the gesture, but if you want to pay like $1,000 for this file, well, I'm gonna be very happy, but I'm not that. I know that's not gonna be the case. If you want to pay whatever you can help me out here and help my channel on what I'm doing here. So thank you very much. Please share and subscribe and give me a like. Thank you. See ya. Bye.
I have to go and bam bam. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Who's gone, who's gone, gata gata mata hoetero motherfucker. Ai teni deki nai. Yume kara same nai, yume same nai. Itsu kara kono seikaku I don't mind. Naraba, kureba, 自分がなけりゃ流される津波。ミサミサミクサミクサお前のせいで。レベラレベラフォロワーフォロワーやっぱりお前のおかげで。右見て、左見て、右見て。ほらすべてが幻。なめたきゃなめとけ。代わりにゲロ吐く。I have to go and bend